If you want your books to sell more, you need to understand how readers actually find them. At ALLi, we've worked with thousands of indie authors and studied what actually makes books sell. And what we found is that marketing isn't random, it's a system. And today, I'm going to break down ALLi's key marketing principles from our book, Reach More Readers. These are 4 core areas that take you from unknown to known with your readers. By the way, I'm Ross. I'm with the Alliance of Independent Authors, and we help writers publish successfully and build long-term careers as indie authors. Let's start with area 1, mindset shift. Because before anything works, you need to think about marketing the right way. Here are the first 3 shifts that change everything. First, this is where most authors go wrong. Marketing and promotion are not the same thing. Marketing is the ongoing infrastructure that helps readers discover and understand you, whereas promotion is a time-bound campaign for a specific book. Most authors jump straight into promotion without doing the marketing work first, and that's why it can flop. Separating the two in your head immediately reduces overwhelm. Think about it like this. Marketing is things like your website, your email capture forms, your lead magnets, whereas promotion is things like your book launch, your book tour, or a social media campaign. Second, and everything comes back to this one idea, marketing answers one question, and that question is this for me? Every time a reader encounters your book, on the retailer page, at a festival, through a search result, they're asking that one question. Your marketing is everything that helps the right reader answer yes instantly. When it's clear, readers recognize you, but when it's vague, even the right reader will walk past. Third, and this can be hard to hear, your book is not for everybody, but that's actually a good thing. Most authors resist this. They say it's for the general reader, but specificity cuts through the noise. Market to your micro niche first. A clear promise invites stronger engagement, better conversion, and a more enthusiastic word of mouth than a broad fuzzy appeal ever will. Once your mindset is clear, you need structure, because good marketing is not random. It's built on frameworks that you can return to again and again. So let's break down these frameworks. First, this sits underneath everything that you do. Know, like, and trust, KLT, the framework underneath everything. So readers won't buy from authors unless they know them, like them, and trust them. Known equals discoverable, so being seen where readers actually are. Liked means that your promise matches what the reader actually wants, whereas trusted is that you're delivering on your promise consistently and with professional craft. Every marketing decision should build on at least one of these 3. Next, you need to understand what kind of publisher you are. We studied thousands of indie book publishers and found that they all fit within one of these frameworks. There are 3 types of indie publisher. Productivity publisher, so frequent releases, big series, these guys major in being known. Connection publishers, things like community, relationships, these authors tend to major in being liked. And then artistry publishers, think craft, premium quality, they major in being trusted. The great thing is that these frameworks have been mapped out, so you don't need to find them on your own. If you want a simple way to apply everything we've covered, we've created a free cheat sheet with the 13 principles from Reach More Readers. And if you'd like more support or to join ALLi, you can find everything through the link in the description below this video. So this is the last 2 stages of the frameworks, and this is how you truly understand your reader. Know your readers. Here's how we break this down into 3 layers: demographics, psychographics, and reader graphics. Demographics is who they are, so think age, gender, location, or their life stage. Psychographics is why they read, so their values, their fears and desires. It could even be what feeling they're chasing. Whereas reader graphics is when, where, and how they consume a book. So do they read in their commute, or in their bed, or maybe on Kindle or paperback? That 3rd layer is almost always overlooked, and it determines things like format choosing, pricing, and where you show up. And finally, this is the system that ties it all together, the access funnel, a system for turning strangers into superfans. A is for attract, content that beckons and draws people into your work. C is for capture, reader magnets, mailing lists, anywhere you can capture your reader information. The second C, connect, welcome sequences that connect you to the reader. E is for engage, a consistent rhythm of value that keeps readers wanting to hear more from you. S is for subscribe, as a deeper commitment to you and your work. And the final S is sustain, keep delighting. Great funnels are loops, not ladders, because each interaction feeds the next and keeps the reader moving through the experience that you create. Now, this access funnel gives authors an actual repeatable system instead of random acts of marketing. Now, let's move on to the third area, which is practical essentials, because once you understand the thinking, you need to know what actually matters day to day. This is the big one, your email list. This is the one non-negotiable, the only reader channel that you actually truly own. It's permission-based, it's portable, and it's unaffected by algorithm changes or complete platform collapse. And it compounds with every single book that you publish. Authors who take email seriously are the authors who succeed. Second, this is how readers actually find you. Metadata, it's the gateway to discovery. Title, subtitle, description, categories, keywords, cover, author, bio, reviews. Metadata speaks to humans and algorithms simultaneously. When it's sharp, machines can show your books to the right readers. When it's vague, you're invisible. And this needs refreshing every 6 to 12 months. And third, and this is probably your most overlooked opportunity, the afterglow. This is your golden marketing moment. When a reader finishes your book, they're at peak know, like, and trust. That moment, before everyday life rushes back, is when you place a warm invitation to your reader. This could be as simple as putting a QR code to your Shopify or your website. Back matter like this can really help to keep your reader engaged. One clear step, not a barrage of options. Your book is your warmest lead. And finally, the bigger picture, because marketing isn't just tactics, it's what makes you recognizable and sustainable over time. First, this is where you stand out. Your values are your competitive edge, especially in the age of AI. Identify the values that drive your book. Map the emotions that your readers experience and use these to guide every piece of marketing. Values-based marketing is not soft, it's sharp. It cuts through the noise because it's coherent, genuine, and human. Second, and this is where most authors overcomplicate things, you don't need to be everywhere. You need to be findable, resonant, and reliable. Pick 2 or 3 methods that you know that you can sustain. Consistency matters much more than frequency. Repurpose one strong piece across a number of channels rather than scattering yourself thin. And finally, this is the truth that most authors need to hear. If you can write a good book, you already have what it takes to market it. Voice, empathy, curiosity, these are the core to the writer's craft. Marketing is that craft turned outward. You don't need to get louder, you just need to get clearer. So if you take nothing else from this, marketing isn't about doing more, it's about understanding what matters and then doing it well. Now, I know there was a lot to go through, so we'll be breaking down each of these sections in subsequent videos. But if you want to put this into practice and you need more information, buy the book Reach More Readers or download the free cheat sheet and apply these 13 principles to your own work. And if you're ready for deeper support and to build a career with guidance behind you, you can join ALLi through the link in the description below this video. Happy indie publishing, and I'll catch you in the next one.